Welcome to my channel Nomad Anurag. Like, share and subscribe. This video is going to be about the
और
temples of
हटाना इतना बुरा
Bagan,
भी नहीं
Myanmar.
है।
Very
व्यू के लिए
informative
आप
video
मजदूर आ सकते
and
हैं।
lot of
व्यूज
amazing
अमेजिंग फ्रॉम
places
हियर
I'm going to
इन
take you.
इंडिया।
The numerous temples spread across the ancient city of Bagan in the Mandalay region of Myanmar are impressive and fascinating testament to the Burmese religious devotion over the years. The plain of Bagan is one of Asia's richest archaeological site, designated a UNESCO World Heritage Site to preserve Myanmar's religious edifices and architecture. The ancient city was once home to over 13,000 temples constructed between the 9th and the 13th centuries. However, some temples have been vandalized and destroyed, with only about 2,300 temples spread over 104 square kilometer remaining in the Bagan archaeological zone. This area also comprises 4 settlements and is open to the public at a fee, with some entry tickets valid up to 3 days. Let's talk about location. The over 2,000 relative intact temples and pagodas are located in the plains of ancient city of Bagan. Bagan is in Mandalay region near the border of Midway region, located in central plain Myanmar. The city is situated on the Irrawaddy River's eastern bank, about 180 southwest of the Mandalay region. Let's talk about brief history. According to Royal Chronicles of Myanmar, Bagan was founded around the 2nd century AD and fortified by King Pienbia around 849 AD. However, some scholars believe that the Bamar founded the ancient city in the 9th century. Nonetheless, Bagan was Bagan Empire's capital, cultural and economic nerve center from the 9th to 13th century. The Bagan kingdom was the first to unify the region that constitute the present-day country of the Myanmar. The kingdom also established the Burmese ethnicity and culture, including the Theravada Buddhism. As a result, the city grew in the stature and influence over the period. During the over 250 years of the Bagan kingdom's reign, the Bagan rulers and the locals constructed over 13,000 religious monuments. The religious monuments included over 10,000 temples and 3,000 monasteries and stupas in an area of about 104 square kilometers. At its peak, Bagan was a cosmopolitan center for secular and religious studies, with most students specializing in a variety of languages, medicine, astrology and legal studies. The Bagan rulers and their subjects practiced Buddhism, particularly Theravada Buddhism, although other traditions such as Tantric and Mahayana Buddhism were also practiced. In the last quarter of 13th century, the Mongols invaded Burma several times, leading to the collapse of Bagan Empire in 1247 to 87. Bagan, which hosted up to 2 lakh people, was reduced to a small settlement, never to rise to its former glory. It ceased to be Burma's capital in December 1297, when a new kingdom, Myeonseng Kingdom, was established over the central plains. However, the city did not suffer much damage and continued to host Buddhist pilgrims. Let's talk about damage and restoration efforts. Over the years, the temples, pagodas and monasteries have either been vandalized or destroyed by natural calamities. especially earthquakes. Located on the earthquake zone, Bagan suffered over 400 earthquakes in the 20th century, with a major earthquake occurring on July 8, 1975, which damaged several temples, of which some are irreparable. Today, roughly 2,300 temples and pagodas remain over the 104 square kilometer in the old city of Bagan. In the 1990s, most temples and pagodas underwent restoration, but the restoration efforts were met with resistance and condemnation from preservationists and art historians. The critics argued that the restoration did not consider the original architecture nor use the ancient material. Thus, the city's designation by UNESCO World Heritage Site was delayed until 2019, 24 years after its nomination by the military government in August 2016. Another major earthquake destroyed about 400 temples, including Myok, Guni, and Sulamani. The government, with the help of UNESCO experts, has started reconstructing some of these temples. This is going to be very informative knowledge now. Let's talk about notable temples and stupas present here. The first one is Damayangi Temple. It is one of the largest of all Bagan temples constructed during King Narutha's reign between 1167 to 1170. Narathu, who ascended to the throne after killing his father and brother, built this temple probably out of guilt and atone for his sin. The second is the Ananda temple was built in 1091 AD during the reign of King Kyajitha and modeled after the Himalayas Nandamula cave. The temple is 51 meter tall with an HTI top, a small pagoda. Inside the temple are four standing Buddhas: Kakusanda facing north, Kasappa south, Konagamma east, and Gautama west. A very beautiful white color temple is Ananda Temple Bagan, which I have showed you. The next temple is Guadapalin Temple. Guadapalin Temple was constructed in the early 12th century during the reign of Narapati Situ and Hitil Minlo. It is Bagan's second tallest temple after Thadbiennu Temple, with the two temples having similar layouts. Although heavily damaged in 1975, the temple has been reconstructed. Let's talk about Thadbinnu Temple. Thadbinnu Temple, constructed during Narapati Setu reign, is the tallest Bagan temple with a pinnacle height of 66 meters. This five-story temple reflects Bagan innovative architecture and artistic style and expresses the spirit of nationhood of the Burmese people. The temple was extensively destroyed by 1975 and 2016 earthquakes and is currently undergoing reconstruction. Then there are another pagodas like Swashanda Pagoda, which is built in 11th century and height is around 100 meters. Shwezyanggon Pagoda, also built during the Anavrata's reign and one of the best pagoda to see. So these are the information about it. Let's talk about Shwezyanggon Pagoda, also built during King Anavatha's reign and completed by King Kyasita, was one of the most important shrines in Bagan. This pagoda is believed to contain a tooth and bone of Gautama and four standing statues of Buddha. Shwezyanggon has been damaged and renovated several times over the centuries. So I have shown you multiple places in this video. I hope you liked it. This is all about the Bagan. I have also shared some of the videos regarding that before. I want you to check it out because I have shown you multiple things about Bagan and how beautiful it is. And the lake I am going to show you this time is under the pagoda, and the pagoda is situated a little bit on the mountain, and this lake is just below it. may be used for the water supply in that particular region. This garden or this lake, small lake, is opposite to the ancient city Bagan, which I have taken you. And this is the final destination we are traveling. After that, we are moving back to Yangon, and the next videos are going to be related to the Yangon city. So be with me, like, share, and subscribe the channel because the Yangon is going to be fun. Lot of places to visit there. The biggest temple for Buddhist people, and the markets and everything. Like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for